Welcome to Cat and Raven Designs. I'm Koshka.
And I'm however you say raven in Russian. I don't know. I'll look it up. Here it is.
Ворон. Ворон.
I mean, there is a reason why I introduced myself like that. Which soap are we doing today?
Oh, because your villager's name is Koshka. Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'm also Raven in Animal Crossing, but Cat is Koshka in Animal Crossing. So this is going to be the final video for our video game inspired series, and we are doing Animal Crossing. And yes, if you've been here for a while, I'm aware that we've done an Animal Crossing soap before. This one's going to be different, promise. Also, I can make the same video game twice. You can't stop me. I love Animal Crossing. And now it's different, because last time when we made an Animal Crossing soap, number one, it was grass scented, which was cool, but like the weird scents collection was maybe not the best choice we could have made. Regrets were had. But this time, I have now been able to play Animal Crossing New Horizons, which I can now play with Cat, because Cat now also has a Switch. So, I love Animal Crossing. What?
Today's Sunday. It's
Turnip Day! Oh, and it's after 12. We're gonna have to find somebody else's island that is before noon. We'll do that after lunch. So I'm gonna do things a little different this time. We are gonna not be using a grass scent. So our fragrance this time is white sage and lavender. So it is very heavily a lavender scent, but a little bit at the edge of that lavender off with the sage. Love it. I find Animal Crossing to be a very relaxing game, and I know a lot of people find lavender very relaxing. So, already got our oils and our sodium lactate in the big bucket. Let's measure out our lye. And I did not plug in my blender.
Smooth move, Raven.
Shut up. Alright, here we go. Oh, you know what? I should add the fragrance in real quick.
Floral.
Is it?
Lavender.
Oh, good
It's
point.
floral.
Good point. It is also a fragrance we've never worked with before, so you never know. And I have a very specific aesthetic I'm going for. I don't want to mess it up with the fragrance being sassy. Okay, so let's bring some colors in here. In my first bucket, I have Honey Blush with a little bit of Yellow Vibrance. My next bucket is Honey Blush with Magic Mushroom and a little bit more Yellow Vibrance. My last bucket is Magic Mushroom with a little bit of Yellow Vibrance. Gonna go for that tree look. We're gonna be cutting it close. Mistakes are made. Dang it.
Could have told you. I could have warned you.
I've been able to do it before. Come on. Because we're making kind of a mess.
I'm cool with you making a mess.
You would be. I'm gonna give this the most gentle of blending. This is making a really big mess. Dang it.
Oh, you're gonna hide your shame.
Yes. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Watch Raven hide her shame.
No, it never happened.
The shame.
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 Shun the non-believer. Here's how I'm gonna do this. You gotta pour it down the side. Oh no. Very messy. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh no!
Shame.
Oh my god, this is so messy. I regret my choices.
Maybe I should have done a fourth
Shut
color.
I considered it and changed my mind. I was like, it's fine.
Just gonna accept the mess now.
I kind of have to. I have very little choice here. It just won't stop. It's just, I don't know what's happening. It's really messy for some reason. It's not normally like this. Oh my god, there's so much soap on the table. Why is this so messy?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
Maybe you pissed off the mess gods?
I've pissed off the soap gods, apparently. Alright. Oh my god! Ah! my god. Oh my god, it just gets worse. Oh no. Oh no. We're all out of the Clorox wipes. But I need to get moving. Dang it. It's gonna have to be good enough. We got things to do. This is not usually my preferred way of pouring, but I'm gonna have to do it this way for the sake of this design, for my aesthetic.
You struggling a little bit there?
Yes, shut up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have made an error. My aesthetic. Jesus.
Behold, Raven's shame.
You're not supposed to talk about it. You're supposed to pretend it's not there. Here, let me just cover it up with a big bucket. No one will know.
And that one.
No.
And that one.
No.
And
No.
that one.
No, no.
And that one peeking out from the bucket. And that one.
No.
And then that big one.
No. My brand.
So many messes.
Shut up. No.
It's even on the mini mold.
Shut up.
We're back.
Everything's fine.
You had to change the tablecloth.
It's all fine. Nothing happened. Anyway, let's mix up some frosting. So if you hadn't been able to discern based on my messy base, this is supposed to look like a tree in Animal Crossing. So this is going to be the tree top. Let's give this a blend. I'm going to separate these out into 2 buckets for color. In here I have Jade Green, and in here I have green oxide. Put a picture up on the screen now of sort of the look I'm going for here with the tree, where it's got that light brown for the base, for the trunk, and then the green is sort of a mix of light and dark green for the leaves.
I think it'll probably look awesome once it's done.
I hope so.
Especially with how it rebelled on you.
Animal Crossing is supposed to be chill. That was not chill.
Yes, Animal Crossing is supposed to be chill. Apparently this soap isn't.
Boy, does that ever look swampy. Yeesh.
Because Green is a dick like that. Green is like, oh, you wanted me to look pretty. I'll look pretty when I feel like it.
Let's allow these to set up a little bit, and we'll be right back.
See you in a few.
Alright, we are back. And we have some very swampy green. But this will look better tomorrow, I promise. In the meantime, let's get frosting. It's a little bit more liquidy than it was when I put it in the bag. Whoa. Hello. What is happening? Oh my god.
This one.
What? I mean, you saw! When I put it in the bag! What?
What is up with this soap and it's like...
I don't know, dude.
Vengeance against you.
What did I do, soap gods? I'm sorry. Whatever it is, I'm sorry.
Maybe it's all that blaspheming against glitter.
Glitter? There's not even glitter involved here. Glitter didn't do this. Wasn't even gonna put glitter on it. Ugh. Wow, okay. The heck? Yeah, I don't know what I did. I've clearly done something to offend the soap gods. Clearly. What the crap? Why is this so liquidy all of a sudden? I think I might get this first layer done and I might just let it sit for a hot second, because dang.
God damn.
So, I have been teaching Kat how to play the turnip market in Animal Crossing, and we are now both billionaires, thank you very much. How are you enjoying your newfound in-game wealth, Kat?
I'm having problems spending it. Like, I've already paid off my house, and it's as big as it's gonna get. Like, at this point, the only expansions I could get is to my storage, which my storage isn't even close to full yet, even with all my Able Sister shopping sprees. And I still have millions of bells.
Kind of makes you wonder, like, is this what it's like when you're actually rich? Like with real life money, where you're just like, well, I've spent everything I could spend that I would want, so now I guess we just hang out. I don't know. I am not remotely wealthy, so no clue. But you know what I did by proxy spend money on? My favorite Animal Crossing villager. Because, so Biff is my favorite. Biff's my boy. I love Biff. I love Biff. And I love Hippo. Because in my Animal Crossing, they were constantly getting into these little, like, tiffs and giving each other gifts. So I ship that. And Alice, my daughter, shares my Animal Crossing island with me. And she was relatively new to the game and didn't realize what certain things did. And so my poor sweet baby girl, Biff told her that he was excited to maybe, like, go off island and go do something new. And she encouraged him, so he moved out. And I was... Yeah, I know, baby. You didn't mean to. It's okay. So she accidentally caused my favorite villager to move out. Poor thing. She wasn't trying to. It was absolutely just a mistake. She didn't know. I was very sad about it, and my partner decided that he was going to go ahead and just buy Biff's amiibo so I could get Biff back.
And then you kicked Henry off your island so you could get Biff back, and Henry's now on mine.
I kicked Henry off my island so fast for Biff. So fast. I have preferences, and that preference is Biff.
That's okay. I now have Cherry, Tiffany, and Sid on my island, and they are all, like, Hot Topic vibes, and I love them. And, like, Cherry and Tiffany, I bought their amiibos, okay? Sid just moved in on his own, and I love Sid. I love them both, so all three of them, so much.
Let's see, I've got...
Rex tried to leave, and I wouldn't let him.
No. Stay here. See, I have this combination of villagers, because I have the villagers that I want, and I also have to have villagers that Allie wants, you know, because we share the island. So, I have Biff, and Hippo, and Sherry, and Aurora, and let's see, there's, what's his name? He's like the grumpy type penguin. I forget his name off the top of my head. And then Allie picked out Marina and Velma. We also have Rudy. I'm not a big fan of Rudy. We have Rodeo and Rocket. Rocket was my first villager. Who was your first villager?
Flip and Sylvia.
I think Rocket was my first, and I think Rodeo was my second. And then Biff came along, and I just fell in love with Biff.
Yeah, I started out with Flip and Sylvia.
I was joking with David that I think I like Biff because Biff makes me think of David. Because David likes to lift weights and stuff. And Biff likes to lift weights. Biff's my boy.
Yeah, Flip likes to lift weights and is like a fitness nut and...
a jock type villager.
Yeah, and then Dottie wants to be a star.
That's like Sherry. Sherry wants to be a pop star.
Yeah, Dottie wants to be a pop star as well. And then I have this one. I think he's a duck. I hate him. I hate him so much.
Poor duck.
I don't remember his name, but he's constantly like his catchphrase is apparently ridiculous, but it's spelled wrong.
How does he spell it?
It's just spelled wrong.
Are you sure it's not redonkulous?
No, it's ridiculous. But like where there's supposed to be a C, there's a K. I strongly dislike him. And I got my Sanrio ones that I ordered, and I may just kick them off and get one of the Sanrio ones.
It's so funny because, like, they're not real, but, like, I feel a certain amount of anxiety anytime I try to kick a character off the island. I'm just like, oh no, they're gonna be mad. Like, they're not real, Raven, chill out.
Oh, I told you when I got Henry, too, because I was like, guess what? I was like, did you ever have Henry on your island? And you're like, yeah, I kicked him off so I could get Biff. I was like, okay, because I just got Henry, and Henry said he was from Wonderland.
From Wonderland, you mean he was there for like 2 days? Chill out, Henry. Damn, like, you were not there that long. Because I opened up a spot, because I didn't understand how the amiibo cards work, but I opened up a spot and scanned in the amiibo card thinking I could get Biff, and Henry moved in before I could get things handled. And I was like, no! I had to spend 3 days trying to woo Biff back to my island, while Henry's sitting there like, ha, I moved in. I'm like, go away.
You're not welcome here.
You're not Biff.
Apparently I can do free exterior upgrades to my house all I want now.
Yeah, pay off everything and you have all the upgrades.
Yeah.
You get like 1 a day, I think.
Yeah.
Change your siding, or your roof, or your mailbox, and all that stuff.
I don't know, I think I like my little gothic Tudor style house.
I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to do the final poop on all of them.
Oh, because it was like, yeah, I'm gonna be runny.
That happens sometimes. It's so weird when it does. There's like no rhyme or reason to it. Oh, maybe I will have enough. Yeah! Alright, so for our embeds, I have soap dough fruits. I have peaches, apples, cherries, oranges, and pears to match along with the fruits that are available in the game. These are done using Danny from Starcraft Soapery's soap dough recipe, which I will link down below. I'm ready to do this. I'm going to do 3 of each fruit on each bar. This is going to take me a while. We're probably going to fast forward. Alright, so somewhat convinced now that this design is cursed. Cursed! Because while Kat was helping me get all our little fruits on here, they picked up this last loaf in the back corner and accidentally put their hand right through the frosting. we tried to fix it up, but yeah, you can tell this loaf took some damage.
Especially after, like, that last loaf slipped out of my hand. I was being careful, I swear to God I was being careful. And, it just was like, yeah, no, well, you know what would be great? Just plop here in such a manner that your hand just goes, psh.
Well, we're gonna let this set up, and we will come back to cut these into bars. Like I said, the green should look a lot better tomorrow once it's oxidized a little bit. Again, it's cursed. But you know what? Even with that, they look really cute. They look like a whole orchard of trees on Animal Crossing. So to give us some positive vibes as we go into curing time before we cut this, let us know, what was the first fruit that your island started off with? It doesn't matter if you're playing New Horizons or if you're playing an older version of Animal Crossing. My most recent island started with apples.
Mine started with cherries.
I don't know if I've ever had an island that didn't start with apples. I always get apples. So, we'll be back. Thanks again. Alright, welcome back. The green, looking a lot better, as promised. Green always does this. This is the side that took cat damage. Which, was that melee damage? Melee damage from cat. Definitely gonna have some misfit bars over here, but that's alright. And despite the fact that these loaves have been hella cursed, these came out of the loaves looking great. I mean, you can already kind of see a little bit of the wood grain I was going for. I don't know. They seem to be behaving now. So let's give them a cut. Excuse you. Let's grab a cherry and a peach. And don't mind the fact that my fingertips are blue. I just redid my hair with a new dye, and just washing the dye out got it all over my hands. And I just, it's a thing. Don't worry about it.
Your back and your feet.
Don't worry about
bathtub.
it. Shh, don't worry about it.
Looks like you murdered a Smurf.
There we go. Looks sufficiently like a tree in Animal Crossing with fruit.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, and I realized something really fun about this design. So when people go to order one, they won't know what fruit they're going to get. Just like when you start up a new island on Animal Crossing. You don't know what fruit you're going to get. Will you get
got cherries.
Oranges? Oh, I'm so happy with how that green came out.
Pears.
Pears, cherries, apples, peaches. Who knows? These are like the least ugly misfit bars.
They could have been worse.
Could have been way worse, considering what happened.
Considering that my fingers, like, gouged the whole side.
Yeah, putting a hand through the frosting is, like, a new fear I now have. I didn't have it before, but I got it now.
Oh, yeah, same. Didn't have it before. I've got it now. I was even trying to be super careful with that loaf.
The business owner in me is horrified. The YouTuber in me is like, damn, I wish we got it on camera.
Do the pears just not like you, apparently?
Apparently. It's because they got big old booties. Alright, let's do an apple and an orange this time. Yeah. Leafy treetops. Pretty lines for the wood. Yes. Very happy with the colors. See, I would say this is sufficiently different from our last Animal Crossing inspired bars.
I'd agree.
Maybe I need to go to like an Animal Crossing cataloging party because I have a certain amount of things built up in my catalog and my storage, but a lot of them aren't quite the aesthetic I'm looking for. Maybe
I wish I had, like, in my kitchen area, actual cabinets
little counters.
and counters.
Yeah.
And something to actually make it look like a kitchen instead of having, like, tables.
Boy, it's a lot harder to get sample bars now. Oh my gosh. All right, well, speaking of pears and cherries, let's grab a pear and a cherry. Oh, there we go. Very wood grainy.
It's
Nice.
very woody.
I feel like the colors came out really well. I know I keep talking about that, but I'm very happy with the colors overall. The exact shades of green I wanted. The wood looks awesome. The little fruits are super cute.
Cursed.
It's cursed. Totally was aiming for that, you know? Cursed soap. Who doesn't want cursed Animal Crossing soap? Oh, these finished bars. Look at all these cute little fruits. Very happy with these overall, how they came out. I think they look awesome. I'll include a picture here if they darken up over time. They might a little bit. We'll see. If they do, here's a picture. All right, so we'll hop right into your hydration reminder from Soap Moms. This is the last design for our video game inspired collection that's coming out at the end of May. It'll be the last Friday of May at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time at CatandRavenDesigns.com. Be there, grab your bars. And with that, we'll catch you for another video, another time, hopefully the launch. So yeah, have a good day, everybody.